mighty sword. He will tear your city down. Olay, olay, O Lord. Olay, 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 O Lord. He will tear your city down. Olay, olay, O Lord. There will come a poet whose weapon is his word. He will slay you with his tongue. Olay, olay, O Lord. Olay, 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 O Lord. He will slay you with his tongue. Olay, olay, O Lord. There will come a ruler whose brow is bleeding corn. Spear with oil like David's boy. Olay, olay, O Lord. Olay, 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 O Lord. Spear with oil like David's boy. Olay, olay, O Lord. Olay, 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 O Lord. He will tear your city down. Olay, olay.
Alright, hello, what's going on? I hope you're having an amazing, wonderful day today. We are live right now. We are going to be building we're going to be building a gate. And I say we're building a gate because, well, that's just what it is. But yeah. This gun real quick and we'll be good and set to go. Alright. Anyways. So, first things first, we probably gotta do this. But yeah, so we are going to be building a gate today. Now that might sound odd and confusing. As you see, we really don't have a city that would require a gate. But you know, sometimes you think of a stream title and you go, that's just I need to use that before I forget about it. So we're gonna be building a gate, which unfortunately, looking at things, means the town's probably gonna bite the dust today. There's a really good chance that the town goes bye-bye. But so we are gonna do that. We first have to clear out some of this stuff because, oh my gosh, it's just gonna be in the way. Yeah. But yeah, so I'm not 100% sure what type of blocks I'm going to use. That's something I really wasn't thinking about. I just know that it's more of a wood, or not a wood, a stone like that. But I don't necessarily want to make it all stone. I want there to be some variation to it, and I feel like that would be really, really easy to do. But first we need to actually work our road out to where it needs to be. I don't necessarily need to lay it out, I just need to make sure it's where I want it to be. because I want to be able to actually have space to build more buildings. I think it would be really cool if everybody on the server just had their own home in Finrad. And in order to do that, we actually need there to be a good amount of space in Finrad. So yeah. I'm actually feeling right about here for the gate, which that would go. The wall starts here. I'm just eyeballing it at this point. But I think I'm gonna go 7 wide for it. Just because I want it to be a little bit more open, given it is a gate. And that would also make it where we can make the main road a lot wider. So, do I want to go 7 or do I want to go 9? I kind of want to go 9, actually. That's the good news is it's not that hard to change. Anyways. Anyways, so we got that. This is right where it's at, so that's where the end is. What I want right here is the end, right? So I actually want there to be, I think I want it to be 7 or 9. I'm not 100% sure. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yep, so right here. And I think with this, I think I'm going to start experimenting with piston doors. Oh my gosh. I think I need to blow my nose, but I just have never been one that's habitually done that. Anyways. If I walk here, this is actually the inside. This is actually where it begins. So I think I need to go 1 further back. Right there. Anyways, so make that cut there just so we know. And then we just go from there. Alright. Anyways. Perfect. Alright. Yeah. I just got a whole lot of nothing in my inventory right now. I need to get rid of this stuff. Do I have a lava pit anywhere? I don't. I don't have a lava pit here. That is unfortunate. This back. There we go. I need to get a lava pit. I don't know about you, but I do. The amount of junk that I accumulate doing this stuff is just annoying. That man is out with a vengeance. Oh, you got a carrot? You got a carrot for me? You got a carrot for me? Anyways. So I want to incorporate like all different types of stone into this. Like I just think that it's one of those builds where I fear I'm gonna make it too busy too fast. Between the deep slate, the stone bricks, all that sort of stuff. But I also feel like there's a level that I need to be at for it. Because this is gonna be the first build that's it might be in the lower district, but it's not necessarily part of the lower district. I mean, the front gate for a lot of these cities was it was an introduction to what the city was, right? So you're going to spend a lot of time. It's going to be very, very strong. It's going to be very well maintained because that's just how you maintain a city, or you would maintain a city back then, is by making sure that you were protected at your fronts. And I do not need any of that, and I am going to learn to regret those words. But so these are the normal walls. That'll be there. So I do think I want to go normal walls here. I'm just doing this so I know the layout of what we have. How much room we have to play with it. So this is a main road, so it's better maintained. So we're actually going to have real stone, which that might actually be... I think if we use the stone as a white accent for the gate, that will actually make it look a lot better. We do have to consider, though, that the walls are going to be made out of normal stone. Like stone bricks, like that is there. So we might need to do some sort of reversing where while we're building up our walls, there is actually veins of deep slate or black stone within our walls. Because otherwise it's just going to be like, why is the gate so ornate and yet not, right? But nothing else is. Alright. We don't think of our mad buddy up there. So that'll be interesting to... Oh, no, no. So that's just one thing we have to really consider as we're building this. Like, with this build, all of this black stone we had to go collect, right? We had to go collect all the black stone, which... not fun. It's not fun. It isn't. But we were able to do it somehow. The deep slate got added and we were able to expedite that process because we were able to change part of the build, right? But we do have to keep that in mind as we're building, because if we aren't careful with it, we're just going to wind up in a spot where all of a sudden we have way more resources we need to gather when it's not really that necessary. Yeah, anyways. Yeah, I think I got... I know I don't have enough of the rest of this stuff. And yes, that's not organized. I'll get there. It's just... I want to focus on Finrad right now. I should have a lot of deep slate back over there. So, we're going to go like so. Did he just glitch through the matrix? I don't know, man. I don't know, man. I don't know. But the one thing is, I can see this, and I'm terrified that I want to add gold to it, but I think gold would very much so be the wrong decision. I don't feel like Finrad is really a gold city, right? So far while writing, Finrad has been very... It's been very wood and stone based. Anyways, do I have... I do have you. Anyways. This is so much easier. I don't know why I would ever think of doing it the other way. Man, you just like making things difficult on yourself. I like something. I actually kind of want to use that. I want to see if there's a way that we can use that. I'm not 100% sure how, but I feel like there's a way that we can. But I like how it just looks like it's pillars right now. I like how it's always not this box that I sit down first. I think I want to do oak. Stripped oak for the ceiling of this. We're going to make the ceiling about 5 high. Why am I thinking about doing a gate? I have literally, like, in my brain went, no, Finrad is an open gate, like an open gate kingdom, where they literally will let whoever in. Like, that's the way Finrad is supposed to be. I'm not too concerned about in here right now. If I feel like we need to do more work inside of this area, I will. But I'm not 100% concerned about it. I'm not concerned about it right now. I think it will definitely be cool to put accents in here, just to see how they look. Anyways, we are currently at 5 high right now. So if I go here, build across like so. Alright, I'm at 5 high, right? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's 5 high. How is it gonna look if we do... Well, if you do it alternating like that, it's not gonna look good at all. I might actually two-tone this. Yeah, I don't feel like it can only be oak in there. I feel like if we two-tone that, it's actually gonna look really, really good. Just need to figure out how. Thinking 3 on each side and then something in the middle, but I'm not 100% sure. Definitely need to experiment with it, but I feel like having some sort of different tone in there is going to be good. Because I definitely do think that. I think 3. I think I'm gonna go with something darker in the middle. Maybe. I think if I did darker and raised it up, it would actually look really good. The only question is do I go dark oak? Do I do regular oak logs? Or do I do spruce? Like strip spruce. That is the question. But I really do definitely need to think about how everything's gonna look. I think I want... This is what I mean when I say, like, I'm not 100% sure what I want. I am currently, like, my brain is currently building this. Because my brain went, oh, this is what we're doing tonight. And then, like, just stopped thinking about it for the next 4 hours while I was at work. Like, I was up in the air last night. I was playing with Swift again. And I was like, oh, yeah, I might do Minecraft tomorrow. And then my brain went, nah, we're doing Minecraft today. Like, legit. It's just, yeah, no, there's no more choice. We're going to chill on Minecraft. We're going to have a grand old time. But, bro. But, take this, fly up over here. I think I have enough. I think I have enough. I don't know about you, but I think I have enough. Anyways. I made this 9 wide, right? I did. But the reason why I want to go with something darker up top is to almost make it seem as if it's not getting out as much light. Like, I know one thing that a lot of, like, older, more experienced Minecrafters have used in the past is variations in different items to express shadows. Which is why I think I kind of need to go with a spruce versus oak, because it isn't the same grain. Like, if I want it where it's kind of a shadow, like, oh, this is further up into the ceiling, it isn't getting as much light, I'm going to want the same grain. Whereas this is clearly not the same grain. Whereas spruce might give me that effect. So we're going to try spruce out, see if that works. And if it doesn't, then we're going to have a lot of spruce planks. But why don't you just do a section and see if you like it? Because my brain can build complex things in its head. But the moment you try to get into those complexities, it just goes, banana. Anyways. Oh yeah, that's actually, like, legit what I was going for. I like that. I like that a lot. Alright, anyways, so what I'm gonna do now is I actually want to build up these. I'm gonna build this up. How tall was I making this thing? I feel like I was making it super tall, and I don't know why. Anyways, we're walking on sunshine right now. What height is that? I legit need to find out what height that is. Anyways. Ah! Okay, we're good. So the one thing I don't like about my new keyboard, 89, is I have to use the FN key because it's a 60%. Ah! Alright. He makes his approach. Very carefully. And he makes it. He makes it. Okay, so I need to at least go to 92. Yeah, 92. One more. All right, so we're going to 92. The gate might need to be wider. That or the walls need to be shorter. One of the two. I think the walls... Why? That's the worm. That's the worm. That's the worm that Void was talking about. Little does Void know that his worm is gonna need to move. His worm's gonna need to move. We got a lot of Finrad left to build. I think I'm actually gonna take these walls down to 86. I just gotta somehow figure out how to land on them. And then I can take down that another 3 blocks because it feels too high. It feels too high. And I don't know what it is, but I know what it is. It's just the portions don't look right. It is 5 high in there, and yet it feels like it's 3 blocks tall. Like, based on what the height of it would be, it feels like it's 3 blocks tall, and I'm hoping that taking off just 3 blocks helps with that. So. But you never know. You'll never know. You don't know until you try. So. Anyways. Now he lines it up. He sets his approach. He spins once. And right down on it. Alright. Alright, so took that down 3. And that actually feels better. Still a little tall. I think I was 4 above. I was 3 above. I think we can go down 1 more. Not have to worry about the other side of it. Ah! Oh. Ow! Ow, my knee. My knee, man, my knee. Brilliant. All right. That just, it feels a lot more manageable now. Manageable is probably not the right word. It feels a lot more in line with what we are building. Anyways. Shoot, do, do, do. Where are you, target block? Targeted block, 87. Okay, cool. We're on the right site. We're on the right height, man. Alright, so that looks good from a height standpoint. But now we are going to need to work in our other blocks. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a full sheet of the stone bricks. And then we're going to cut out and design off of that. So, why did I think I'm going to do this? Why does that's not the right height. As much as I want that to be the right height, that's not the right height. I was off by 1. I was off by 1. Alright, anyways. gonna fill this in completely. What I'm gonna do is I'm actually going to leave it at a full block up top here. What I'm going to actually do is the entire top part of this is going to be slabbed. And the reason for that is so that way I don't necessarily need to worry about... I can be a lot more dynamic with my lighting at night. Like, I can make it seem busy around the area. But also, if you're just standing like this, you won't be able to see there. But if you're standing up that half slab, you're going to be able to see across a lot further. So, we're going to fly over here. Grab those. Boom, 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 boom. See, now we're up a lot further. Yeah, it doesn't like necessarily be like, oh, well, you can walk right off now. This is Minecraft. We need to go for more of a realism feel. People aren't 2 meters tall. Like, as many as even though there are a lot of people that would like to say that they're 2 meters tall, there is not a lot of 2 meters tall. Man, anyways, we're gonna go to there. Go to there. And I'm actually just gonna fill this all in because there's a part of me that wants to fill this entire wall in, and I think that part of me also hates me. So, yeah. I don't think we're going to fill it all the way in, but we're gonna act like we do. We're gonna be sneaky, and we're gonna act like we did. Okay? Can't tell anybody, okay? But we're gonna be sneaky. And just fill it all in. Like so. I need to figure out. Yeah, so everything's running well right now. Alright. Hey, I play Minecraft and I stream me playing Minecraft and I use an axe. Alright, so you might be wondering why I'm not concerned about like extending out the oak far. It's just straight up because I don't think I need to. That might be really self-centered of me. But with how everything is going to be laid out, the wall isn't actually going to be... Like, the back of the wall will be right there, but it's not going to be flush up here. This is going to extend out. The wall's probably going to end right about here. And then it will extend out past that. So, that's why I'm not too concerned about it. I actually should figure that out. Just so I can cut this. That. Because there will be, like, stairs leading down to the wall here. But basically what we're going to do is everything is just going to be down a half slab of where people would think it would be, so. We are going to go down here. Now this we have to work on. See, this is why I'm like, okay, we're just going to fill this in. So we know that we have stuff that we need to work on. Because this just looks like a giant forehead. Like, this thing could play quarterback for the Indianapolis Colts. I'm not going to lie. Okay. But, so we are going to... But that is why we are doing what we're doing. So we can focus on this stuff. And add and subtract where we need to. First off, I don't like this opening being as wide as it is necessarily. Like, I think once you get into it, it can be a little bit wider. So we're going to add just a bit of a darker right there. I actually really like this block. I think this is a very underrated block. I feel like if we go like this, just going to give it a lot more of that finished feel right there. Or do I want to go out one with it? If I go out one with it, what will it feel like? I actually kind of like that. If we do that, I might wind up replacing all of the stone brick that I put down. I'm not gonna lie. And that is solely because of the idea that I just had. So remember what I just talked about with using shadow or using blocks to create shadows? That's actually what we're going to be doing right now here. I think. I'm going to do 2 pillars. I'm going to do 3 of these. One this, and then one of the... This is where I'm talking about getting too busy. But it is what it is. I'm going to do one of these polished deep slate, but 3 of these polished deep slate pillars, one of the deep slate bricks, and then one of the black stone. Ow. So... This is where I said I might screw myself here. Okay, I need light in order to actually see what's going on. Yeah, we're gonna come over here. We're going to kill this spider! Bob! Going to kill this spider, and we're going to come back over here. Alright. Anyways. Here's a good thing and here's a bad thing. I think the deep slate brick is a good choice for the wall. I think I want to turn the polished deep slate into tiles, though. I think I'm onto something here. The issue is that I don't have this part finished, and I think I need to do, well, I'm gonna go get a stack of tiles and see if that looks better with that. Yeah, my gosh. I actually already have a stack of tiles. But think if what we do is we wrap it into the wall. I want to give this equal chance, really. But if we wrap it into the wall, like so, I think that's going to help clean it up a lot. And I think it's going to help make it feel finished. Because I don't think I could actually... wrap it all the way around with it still making sense then. But trying to see what looks better. I think wrapping it like that actually helps a lot. Yeah, it does. Good governor. It's just all lines right now. It's just all lines right now, and that's the issue. How do I... I think I'm overcomplicating this. Like, I know I'm overcomplicating this. But, so if we take this out... Take that out. Come here. I don't know if I necessarily want to take this out. Leave that there. Like that. This polished deep slate. Come down here. Fly up again because you know we don't take scaffolding anywhere with us. Because we're so intelligent about that. Go like that. Alright, so that cleans it up a lot more. I do want something... Right now it's just a giant... It's a giant H with somebody missing the mark on where they're supposed to cross it. But... I think Blackstone is out of the question. I think we are definitely going with deep slate brick. I think it just looks better overall. So I don't think we're going with it all the way up. Oh. How many more times could I hit the floor? Ow. Oh, I hit the wall. I hit the wall, man. I hit the wall. Bro. You're gonna make me lose my marbles, man. I have an ender chest on me, but I just don't feel like going to get it. Or placing it down and then picking back up. Like, I just can go get this one. Anyways. Shoo. Well, you said you were gonna fill it in anyways. Might as well actually do it. Alright, we're gonna go get scaffolding because holy crap, am I just annoyed with having to fly up. But we are definitely going to do something a little bit different. I don't think I have enough space to make a phoenix, and I think that would be very, very overcomplicated. We good? We good? Okay, we good. I really like how I didn't put anything there to block that, and then somebody else just put a wall of dirt. Like, I can't wait for somebody to die on this bridge to... Warthog, or whatever they call it. The giant evil pig things. And then all of a sudden a roof appears. Like, that would just be glorious. What did I come back for? I came back for scaffolding. Don't have any in here. Which is unfortunate. Means I gotta go over here, all the way back over to the old base. If you ever see me swap to my bow, it's because I feel like... Where's my scaffolding? Oh, there it is. Don't know what the hell happened there. Anyways, I can't believe I have this much blackstone. Like, the fact that I mined or somehow acquired all this blackstone is truly, like, dumbfounding to me. Like, I had to have traded for it, didn't I? Anyways. So, how do we want to do this? I think one issue I'm having is it's raised up, and I don't actually follow that out, right? It's like it doesn't follow it. So what it needs to do is it needs to look like this. Bro, okay, okay. You went and got scaffolding and you don't even know how to use it? I know how to use the dang thing. So I think that was my first issue. Is it wasn't following the inside of the build, and now I just made Mumbo Jumbo's mustache. And then I think if we go there, how far is this? So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13. So if I go up 7, well, I have 11 in between. So if I go 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's 6. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So if we go there, come here. Like that. Come here. Perfect. Like so. And then right like so. I think that's going to look better just to begin with. Again, it's the same kind of shadow and feeling. I do like that a lot more. I just overdid it on the... No. I think I know what it... My brain wants to see shadows, but I don't know if it can. So... Because right now, the issue is there's no, like... There's no real way of telling where the shadow is coming from, right? I might just be thinking too far into it. I actually kind of like that. But it adds that just like level of like, okay, this actually kind of makes a little sense on how this is going. But I don't know. I need to do something more in the middle because I just feel like the middle is too... I think I know why I like this is because the shadows form an F now. And I know that just might sound like the most weird thing in the world, but if it's the Kingdom of Finrad, there should be an F somewhere. I give this build an F for Finrad. Yeah, sure, Finrad. But I feel like there needs to be something more. And I just can't put my finger on what it is. But I feel like there needs to be some sort of just absolute. I might try red nether brick to give that like a little red flare in there. Because I feel like a little red flare like right there and right there would actually look good. I don't know why. I just feel like it would. Like, this is a lot of just like a very similar color and dull color, and I feel like I just need something that pops it. So we're gonna go get that. Which I should have this somewhere. I just don't know where. I should have it somewhere. I just don't know where. I'm gonna have it. But I don't think it's gonna take a lot. Like, I don't think I'll need more than 8 blocks of it. So, like so. Even though I think copper might work too. Do I have copper anywhere? Like, do I have a good amount of it anywhere? Because I feel like copper might actually work too. Like, as weird as it just kind of seems, I feel like it would work. Oh my gosh, we're leaving the door open, man. I just don't know where it would be. Like, I should have copper. I just don't know where it's at. I should have enough. Why do I have oxidized copper? Why? Alright, anyways. Then all we have to do is go get wax. We should have plenty of. Oh my gosh, do I have bees in there? I still have bees in there? Full disclosure, I thought all the bees in here were dead. Oh my gosh, I do. Sorry, I just saw one. I thought all the bees in here were dead. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know how they would have died. That's what I thought. Anyways. Come over here. Ah! Okay. 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 We're all good. 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 Around the world, around the world. Oh, I'm just spinning in spades. Am I though? Come on, Bob the Bow. You can do that. I really have to finish this walk. I don't know why I haven't. Why is it always night whenever I come back? Goodness me. It was literally just daytime, man. It's literally just daytime. Which I'm not gonna lie, the shadows make absolutely zero sense with where the sun comes up, so like we're not gonna talk about it. But what I'm going to do is we're gonna cut this out. Or this down. Come down here. And which one looks better? The copper does just because it pops more. Like straight up because the copper pops more. I like it more because it pops. Like I am but a simple man. But yeah, I actually really like that. I dig that. That actually works for a gate for me. Having the copper there just kind of it makes it pop, and like there are so many letters within this build that it's weird. Like I can see an A, I can see an F, I can see an H. I don't know why I'm seeing that. It's just that's what my brain is seeing. There's a mumbo stash. But so then so that this is going to start from about here. So you go like that. This is really just kind of giving us an eye on what it's going to look like, and I know all of a sudden I need that. What the world? I need to make sure that I do this the exact same way. Otherwise, it's just going to look bad. Like one of my other builds, which is poorly... I shouldn't say poorly. It's not poorly like laid out. It's really well laid out. It's just I misplaced one block one time, and the rest is history. We don't talk about that build, even though we would live in that build. But the thing that here's why I'm happy where this one is at, where this is at, right? Is because it's busy, but it's not too busy. Like, if the walls are just bog standard, there's enough logic within the way that the walls are laid out, or with the way that the gate is laid out, that the walls would make sense. Be like, okay, yep, those are walls. That's what they're meant to be. There is nothing special about them in that way. But like in a way where it's like it's supposed to be special, right? I want to get rid of these birch trees because I just feel like they're annoying me. And I was using my shovel for that. Anyways, I'm actually really liking that. I think that's going to work really, really well as a wall. As a front gate, there's a lot that just kind of pops off from it. The thing is, and this is where I'm going to hate myself. I want to put copper in here. And I kind of want to make these walls a tone darker. Like, I feel like this right here should be copper. And that's why I don't like it. But I swear I had a lot more copper than what I do have. So we gotta go find out where my copper's at. Ah! Why is he becoming all fat predator like that? Did this idiot just call himself fat? Yes, I do believe he did. Do I have any copper in here? No. You know what happened to all my copper? I oxidized it. I oxidized all my copper. Now, I don't really know how copper works, but if there's a way that I can unoxidize it after it's been oxidized. No, I can't unoxidize it. I can clean it. I think I can use that. I just don't know if I waxed it, which would permanently make it the way it is. Or if I could take off the wax. That's what I don't know. Do I have any... I have a lot of copper. I have so much copper. Anyways. We are actually going to tower up and break all this. And then throw it through the smelter. Because, yeah, that's going to be the easiest solution. Anyways. Plus, I'm going to get so much copper from doing it and breaking it like this. Oh my gosh, I absolutely love that they changed how copper works. Or how item drops work for like iron and stuff like that. The amount of copper that I've gotten, the amount that I have is stupid. It's literally breaking like it's lapis lazuli or something like that, or redstone. Alright, we're about to lose scaffolding. But I do not care because holy crap, do we have enough of it? Why do I have sticks? Oh my gosh. Like legit, that's just straight ludicrous. We're actually going to go get coal. Because I feel like we're going to need it. Not 100% sure how much I have in there, but I don't think it's a lot more. Ah! Alright. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. But I do know we're going to be like smelting like over a stack of stuff, so that's where it's going to become an issue. Anyways, let that go. We're going to do a little trading. A, because I need to get my level up, and B, because I want to. I need to get more glowstone because I think there are a few builds that I want to do that require glowstone. So yeah. Anyways, we're cheesing emeralds right now. Mm-hmm. Alright, bud. Alright, bud, listen here. Alright. We'll call it a draw. These dudes do not get their trades back fast. Speak of the devil. Anyways. So I think I know what causes my lag. Within like this server area. And it has 100% to do with me just not taking care of something that I did. There is like just a ton of water currently flowing in the mob farm from where I was gonna make like a second layer, and I just need to go and get rid of it, and it will actually stop a lot of the lag because it's actually like loading in the mob farm and it's loading in the chunks that have the water just flowing over them constantly. Because I don't get it when I go away from the mob farm, but I do get it when I go towards it. Anyways. Um... I need some of that too. Glowstone emeralds can go in there. I need to keep the honeycomb because I need to use it on the blocks. Got most of this done. Oh, I gotta get rid of those. Whoops. Whoopsie daisies. I'm not gonna lie, I just use those shulkers as an item dump spot. I act like they're for crafting or for trading, but they're not. They're not. They haven't been for a while. They haven't been for a very, very long while. Anyways, this will for sure get me what I need. I'm gonna go top off this stack though. No, I won't need all of it, but I will need quite a bit of it. It baffles me that there's still honeycomb coming in. Like, it baffles me. Like, I could have sworn that the bees were all dead. I don't know why. It's just they were no longer there one day. Anyways. I think if I go and do... That's just an odd sound, I'm not gonna lie. Ah! Yeah, I'll fly away, oh glory. So... Oh god, oh god! Ow! Okay. Anyways. We got our wax copper. We didn't have to fight anything recently. But we're gonna take our wax copper and we're gonna go like this. like so. Oh my gosh. So I've been like bouncing between stories a lot recently. Like between Boss, between Owen and Amelia, between Polarized. And like whenever I run into a part of the story where I go, I don't really know what's going on right now. Right? I swapped to another one. Well, so I swapped to Polarized last night. Because I was like, I just don't... For whatever reason, I can't write Boss right now. Is it because I am focusing on Amelia and Scar right now? Maybe. Maybe. Because I know what's coming later in the scene, or later in the chapter, and it's more Bosk and Alfie stuff, and that's what I want to write of the chapter. But, so I swapped over to Polarized, and then this morning, while I was at work, it clicked in my head, like, how this whole thing is going to go between the two of them. How it's going to go between Scar and Amelia. It's very much so going to be this, I'm mad at you, but I'm also super happy to see you sort of moment. And I can't really talk about, like, the lead up to it because, yeah. But, like, it's a storyline idea that literally came to me solely because of how Clara was interacting with a member of the lower district, and how, like, I want to take it where like, we're starting to see a lot of Amelia through Clara, and we're starting to go, oh my gosh, Clara isn't necessarily like it's not a mother-daughter that hate each other because of how book 1 ended. It very much so is she is her mother's daughter. Like, that's what I want the storyline to be. That's what I want it to be, is like this, oh my gosh. Like, in a way, like, events are repeating themselves, but at the same time, just the way that everything, like, flows, like, oh my gosh, she's doing it her way, and they, like, there's a reason why Claire is like this. I'm also super excited. I get to explore, like, fatherhood in this book. Like, the amount of things that I want to explore, like, I am totally 100% okay with people thinking that the first book is simple. Like, if people are like, oh, it's really simple, it's a nice story, it's really simple, that is 100% okay, we're good. Like my thought is, you can't just go balls to the wall. Iron Man wasn't like dropping super duper clues, like, oh my gosh, look at this is gonna happen this way. Like, Iron Man wasn't doing that. Iron Man was fighting this, and then they wove events within Iron Man back into it. It wasn't like a, oh my gosh, look at this, he's talking right now about this green dude that just went off the rails and did all this stuff. They put that in a hidden part of the storyline. With afterwards, after the credits, it's like, oh, well, only real fans will get this because they know about the after credits. It's not going to be something that, like, the casual fan necessarily knows about or cares about it. It's not going to affect their experience. But it will be cool later on down the line when it's like, okay, no, this is how this connects, this is how this connects, and it'll just be cool that way. And I really just kind of want that to be the way that Bosk is. There's a lot of things in there that I haven't heard anybody tell me about, but I know are major plot points. And that's the thing that I think is exciting. Is just these different ideas and these visions and these little underlying things. Like, literally, they're minute. You're not going to notice them. And there are clues there. There are clues leading back to it, but it's not until you know the full picture that you're going to know what the clues were. And that's what I think is really cool. That's what I really like, and that's what I want my stories to be like. Because I just think that's how you make an interesting story. Alright, so this will actually be the floor level. Right? No. Yeah. Is this a floor level? Is this a floor level? Is it? I think this is the floor level. Yeah, this is the floor level. And that's what I think is cool. Is I think if you want a good story, if you want a storyline that sticks out well, you need to keep it simple early on. If you're trying to make this uber complex story and you plan on building on it later down the line, you're just going to wind up crossing over yourself so often that it's going to make it fall apart. If it's one storyline and if it's one like movie, plot line, whatever it might be, yeah, it's a lot easier. But to intertwine and interweave a complex story of the caliber of what superhero stories need to build these characters the right way, you can't do that in one movie. You need to keep it simple. You need to introduce a character and introduce what they're like, and then you can start building off of them. Which, if people are like, oh yeah, this is Bosk of Finrad, and he's a really nice guy, and that's like his major character trait, that is 100% job well done. Like, that is legit how I see it. If that's what people take away from Boss, that is 100% good. That is, like, legit what I want. Alright, so... how many do I have in between here? 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll need to build a 5. From this standpoint, I'm not going to have enough brick to do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know what it is with Minecraft, but I always wind up in some way building a wall. It is like the weirdest thing that I just, for whatever reason, always wind up doing. I have so many worlds. I have a world on the Microsoft Edition where literally it's just this giant wall. And it's all done in survival, which is the most baffling thing in the world to me. Like, when I say that I legit try to torture myself in this game sometimes, I mean it. Like, it is... I don't know why I do it. Anyways... I don't know. My thing is with storytelling is what your story shouldn't be complex because of like plot points. Your story should be complex because of your heroes. It should be their inner conflicts, it should be their inner self-worth, whatever you have it. That should be what makes it complex. The situation might be easy to solve, but there might be just barriers that the character faces that make it more complex, that make it a more niche issue. And if you're focusing on one thing, you need to make sure you focus on it and actually develop it. Like that's with the first volume of Bosk, I was sitting there going, God, I really don't feel like Bosk is actually the main character, which is totally fine. At one point in the book, Bosk wasn't the main character. There was a character that, like, it was definitely I wanted to spend a lot more time on because I liked the character that much. With that being Alfie, is like that's the person that's driving the plot. That's where the conflict exists, and that's where I need the main character to be, is with it Alfie, not Bosk. Bosk's only like real main character trait for the last act of the book was being himself, and I will always help you, I will always be nice to you, I will always be kind. If something hurts you, I'm going to do something to make sure that it can't hurt you again. That's all Bosk needed to be. And there wasn't like any inner conflict there. It was, okay, if I can, I'm going to resolve this way for you, but if I can't, I'm going to ensure that you are here tomorrow and that you're safe tomorrow. And that is literally all the conflict that Bosk had internally. So the conflict then resides more within Alfie of, okay, there are these different things that they need to overcome, but I also need to keep it simple. Where it's very much so, like, just an inner confidence thing and overcoming that inner confidence and how it's going to happen. But yeah. I will never get sick of this. Like, I don't know why. It's just, there's a part of this that just, for whatever reason, it's always calming to me. But now, the beauty of it is I have Bosk established now, right? I got Bosk established as this kind, caring, compassionate half-orc who is going to do his best to always be, like, kind, right? And now I get to explore that more. I get to explore why he's like that. What characteristics led to him being like that. I get to explore that more now. And it's because I didn't want to rush it. I don't want to rush it. Like the scene that I'm writing for chapter 3 right now between Bosk and Alfie is a lot more of Bosk reassuring Alfie, and like we get to know Bosk more as a human being. I need to do something really quick. But I need to also get away from this thing! Alright, we're gonna go here. And go here.
Circle, no bullshit.
Alright, I'm done. There's 11 squads, we might be able to find somebody over there.
Yeah, I'm thinking about just going here and gatekeeping all this shit. If anything, I kind of want to go to that house and throw in this chick in a while.
We fucking rat in the team. Fuck it.
I'm only riding for like 30 seconds.
Shoot at them.
Yeah.
I do too, but like, fuck, man.
Shit.
I shouldn't be this fucking brain dead after 4 hours on this map.
We've only been playing for 4 hours?
Yeah, 4 hours, 30
5,
minutes.
basically.
It's just this map, dog. I mean, that's just all it is. This map is pretty fucking brain
Yeah, I
dead.
feel like I'm not having a terrible time, but like,
You're not
holy
having a
shit.
terrible time,
I
it's
didn't think
just-
time was going
but-
that fucking slow.
Just the vibes are up, bro. We're just forgetting this map shit sometimes.
It's the key
Hey,
to save. These are long as
Schwank!
fuck.
With tier 1, thank you, man. That sub gets us to, what's it called?
Oh my gosh, I totally didn't think about that, but whatever.
Fighting. Want some KP. They're like in this. Oh wait. I think it's a 3-way fight.
Thank you, man.
I'll do the one clip one.
Oh, you get your founders
Yeah,
badge?
this
Let's go.
It's a Gibby team. I think it's fucking.
Yeah, I don't
LG,
understand
man.
how
Sitting in that building.
I don't understand how Kick can profit either, other than the fact that there's gambling.
Yep, yep.
Mm. Alright. 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 Oh my gosh, that's just going crazy. Okay, what was I doing? I need more stone. I just need a lot of stone, man. Yeah, I cannot reiterate this enough. I just need more stone. I don't know where I'm gonna get more stone, though, man. I should have brought a shulker box. Really should have brought a shulker box with me. Good news is I have 2 right here. You. There. Alright. So now we're gonna go back over to Ishwe. Anyways. See, we go like that. We jump in here. We go like so. Now we have all the stone in the world. And it's nighttime again. For the 15th freaking time this stream of coming through that portal, it is nighttime again. What a surprise. Anyways, gonna come back over here. Now that we have all the stone within our possession, we're actually gonna set this up over here. Solely because I do not feel like having that on the outside of the build is going to be a good idea. Okay, if I do this, will that help? No, that does not do a darn thing, man. That doesn't do a darn thing, man. Anyways. We're gonna go like so. Up like 1, up 2, 3, 4. And back to this, and back to my monologuing nonstop about book stuff for no apparent reason. You know, I was gonna talk about something and totally forgot about it. Oh my gosh, the new D&D movie came out today, and I'm actually like legit so excited to go see it. I don't know who I'm gonna go see it with, but all I know is I'm gonna be so happy while I'm watching it. Like, I'm legit just super excited for it. I think it's going to be a... I don't know. There's just so much about it that, like, looks incredible. Looks funnier than funny. I think the actors are going to be good in it. Like, oh my gosh. I'm so hyped for it. Like, everything I'm seeing about it is really good. Oh my gosh. Anyways. I was talking about something. I know I was talking about something. I was talking about how, like, being able to explore, once you get, like, a character's personality set down, being able to explore it deeper, like, just helps. Like, being able to, like, just simply get it. Where a character is... Oh my gosh. Now I can't even think about what I was thinking there. Anyways. But no, I'm super excited for where Bosk is gonna go. I know the way that I ended the first one, that's the issue, is I don't like writing endings. Like, I don't know how to write an ending. Like, is legit just the way to put it. Eventually I will, but, like, so I don't write endings. Like, that is never my goal. Like, whatever book I'm writing will, like, have a spot, will have it where, like, okay, this is, like, this would be enough for a book, but it's not going to be, like, a definite ending. Like, I'm not going to straight up end it. Like, where the second book of Boss takes off is literally moments after book 1 ends. Like, I don't want to write an ending. Like, I'll figure out an ending when I'm 65. Like, that's legit, like, the way that I see it, is I will figure out an ending when I am old. Because I will be a lot more comfortable with endings then. Like, I'm comfortable with it now, but, like, it's just, that's my thing, is I don't know. I don't know how I could write an end for a book that I'm so deeply in love with. But yeah. I am also excited. It's just, like, what's going to happen because of it. Like, of what I'm doing right now is I'm getting back into that groove of being able to do stuff. And that's where I want to be. That's where like, when I've done my, like, when I've done my best stuff, right? But, like, I've just been out of it for so long, and now all of a sudden I have this urge to, I want to stream, I want to do this stuff, I want to be able to write, or I want to be making videos, all these different things. And I'm starting to get that urge again. Like, with all of it, I'm starting to get that urge, and it's just, it's exciting. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be just a straight mob farm underneath here. But it's exciting. The video that I posted yesterday of an Apex video, which is what I think a lot of the videos are gonna be. Minecraft is really probably just gonna be one of those, like, chilled downtime where we're talking, right? Like, there will still be a lot of Apex streams, but a lot of the videos are probably going to be Apex related, just because I don't know how to do Minecraft videos right now, and I don't really have the time to. I know Minecraft videos can take a large time investment. Like, the level of a Minecraft video that I would want to do would include finishing this entire wall, like, in one video. And I just don't have that time right now. Which is one reason why I got into Apex, was it's easy enough to put together a video, and I can feel my editing skills get better at it. like getting better. There's just a couple of things I gotta figure out. I gotta figure out the quality issue. What's causing that? And then whether that's my end, whether that's YouTube's end, whatever it might be. And then also just having something that can be consistent. Because I've noticed a lot recently, especially with playing Swift. Swift has been awesome to play with. I've been like enjoying it so much. I've been enjoying playing with Swift so much. I legit feel like I can hit masters. Like with how well games have been going the past few days with Swift, like the feeling is legit like it's masters or die. And I am so excited by that. I need to actually take this off. It's just gonna look weird if I don't. Anyways. But like, it legit, playing with Swift literally feels like it's masters or nothing. Which I'm super, super excited about. So, there's going to be a lot of great games that I'm going to be having. And that sounds so pompous. That legit just like sounds so pompous of me being like, oh, I'm going to be playing incredible. But like, the legit, that's just what the past few days have been. Has been this incredible... At this point, I might as well just made them all, but... We've been like literally just frying in games. We've been killing a lot of people in game. And it's just, that's what it's been. And that is what is exciting, like... The thought that it's like, oh my gosh, we are so close. Like, we were playing last night, and I gained... And we were actually, like, consistently gaining last night. At least I felt like we were. We were gaining in diamond lobbies, which is just absolutely, like, baffling. And, like, I'm excited for it. That. So... Ah! Oh my gosh. Did I not have enough slabs? I might not have enough slabs. I needed to make the entire thing. Oh my gosh. Ah! No, but also, like, along the lines of the YouTube thing, well, the video thing, right? I posted, like, the video that I posted, I legit, is just doing so well because of the keywords. Like, legit, like, I could not have picked a more perfect title for that video. That is all that's carrying that video right now. It probably has over 100 views, and it's straight up because the keywords in it are absolutely, like, perfect for it. It's like fuses, or it's like Sear's broken. This is broken. This thing's broken. This thing's broken. Just all of it's freaking broken. Right? And the video is just going absolutely haywire because of it. Which is absolutely phenomenal. Now, if I can improve the quality of content, we're going to be in business. Like, legit. That is going to be absolutely incredible. And I just need to figure out what my niche is, what it is, and we will go from there. So, anyways. I'll fly away your glory. Mm-hmm. All right, that works. That works. Yeah. I'm liking it. I'm liking it a lot. I'm not gonna lie, I've had something to say for the past 2 minutes. But I feel like it'd be a really unhinged thing just to say out of the blue. So I need to think of a way just to kind of break the silence, and this is what I came up with, and I don't know why. Because I feel like it just might be as equally unhinged, because it's just like I'm explaining that what I'm about to say is going to be unhinged. I thought it was, like, you're just simply, like, paying attention to, like, how I was talking and stuff at work. That I was by, but I learned I learned yesterday. It's not. Like, my coworker said something to me, and I was like, oh my gosh. No, this was incredible. This was incredible. So my coworker was telling me this, he was giving me this pickup line, right? He was giving me this pickup line, right? It was a bad one. Like, straight up, I'm not going to repeat it here. But it was like along the lines of... It was talking about how beauty's within. I'll let your mind go from there. And he was like, say this to a girl and see what she says. You're either gonna like get her number and get her to talk to you, or you're getting slapped. There's no in between. And I paused and I just looked at him, and he was laughing like I was giving him a look of like, really? But at the same time, my brain was like turning. Like, what do I say? How do I respond to this? Because it felt weird. And out of the blue, my brain goes, really mess with him. And I just look at him. I'm just deadpan in the deadpan looking at him, and I go, okay, but what if it's a dude? And the look on his face as he's like, okay, yeah, oh my gosh. So he's like laughing, and all of a sudden he just sees like his mouth just purses, and he's like, oh, like that was the last thing he was expecting to hear. That was legit the last thing he was expecting to hear come out of my mouth. And I'm not gonna lie, I think I found my new favorite way of coming out as bi to people. Like, whenever they give me a pickup line and they don't know, and they're like talking like, oh yeah, if you're trying to pick up a girl, like what I'm going to legit say is always going to be, okay, but what about if it's a guy? Like, just to absolutely throw them for a loop. Just to like make them question everything in that second, like, oh my god, I didn't know. Like, it's like, no, you're half right. You know, some people are switch hitters. Just to absolutely throw him for a loop. Because, oh my gosh, the look on his face was like, oh my god, did I cross a line? Did I cross a line? Am I about to get fired? And it was like, nah, that was just one of the funniest things I could think of at the time. But yeah, I'm going to end it there for the night. It's been fun. It's been chill. This is what I wanted. This is what I needed. We got a large portion of the wall built up. We'll work on filling it in at some point. We'll fill it in. We'll fill it in. Don't you worry. No, you worry. Any progress done off stream is filling in. That's the only progress that'll be done. It's filling in the wall. It's totally going to be filled in. But yeah, so we're going to end the stream there. It's fun hanging out. As always, stay awesome. Be awesome. Don't forget that you are loved. Don't forget that you make the world a better place by being in it. Stay awesome. Be awesome. Don't forget that you are loved. I will see you in the next stream. Anyways, bye! Oh my gosh, my throat is not in the right spot for that. My throat is not in the right spot for that. Anyways, as always, stay awesome. Be awesome. Don't forget that you are loved. Don't forget that you make the world a better place by being in it. Stay awesome. Be awesome. Catch you in the next stream. Bye. Awkward pause.